What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, we have to talk about the brand new Fortnite X Fall Guys Crown Jam mode that'll be available for a limited time starting tomorrow, and honestly, my personal thoughts about it, because I have some thoughts to share about this mode and some of the free rewards you can actually obtain, so I thought I would go ahead and just start off today's video by having us watch the new trailer itself. As you can see right here, the audio is muted because I forgot if there's a copyrighted song or not in it, but it's basically a 3v3 Fall Guys basketball mode in a way. No, it's not basketball in the traditional sense. It's more like, if you guys remember in the Fall Guys mode itself, when we had that one mode where you would like steal candy and try getting it back to your base, it's kind of like that, but you know, it's still focused on more ballin' type stuff, as you saw right there, more basketball with more of the Fall Guys arcadic goodness going on as well. Overall though, it looks like a fun mode. However, this is probably where I might lose some people when I say this. It looks like a fun mode for Fall Guys. It does not look like a mode that should be in Fortnite, and maybe I'm wrong for saying that, right? Maybe this is something that other people won't agree with, but I think this looks fun to play, right? You know, I definitely could see myself playing this for maybe like an hour, but I don't see myself playing it that long. But at the same time, Fall Guys itself needs new content. You'll see a little bit later the only new content Fall Guys is getting according to, you know, the whole entire announcement, and it's really kind of disappointing. So I would wish that a mode like this would instead be put into Fall Guys where they need more content and stuff, even if it would have less eyes on it than here in Fortnite, because if I was to go down in the comment section right now, there's a lot of people saying that it's going to die after like a day, right? You know, there's a lot of people saying that good thing it's a limited time mode, but honestly, here's what I think is going to happen. They're going to be like, hey, this is only available until February 9th, and then they're going to arbitrarily extend the game mode to last like another few weeks or something, because I 100% feel like February 9th is not the actual end date they want. I definitely feel like they're going to extend it, alright? I'm just going to say, alright, if we have an extension for this mode, then it's expected from me, at least. You know, at least one extension. Not a permanent addition, but a long extension to the mode after it first releases. But I definitely don't see this becoming a permanent mode in the game. Now, we have some other things to talk about. Of course, there's that Fall Guys key art right there. This is the arena itself, and I want to keep in mind that we have a bit of information here and there to kind of mention, but there's a lot of stuff that is still unknown. Now, for the teams you're actually able to play as in the Fall Guys mode, you won't be able to use your own skins at all. Instead, you have to use kind of like these predefined predefined beans as your actual Crown Jam clubs, as they call it. So this right here is the Bean City Birds. This is the Dunktown Dinos. This one is the Fairycorn Stampede. This one is the Valhalla Longboats. This one is going to be the Plunderdome Pirates. I just saw pink, so I had to make sure that was right. And then we have the Windy Wood Howlers. So these are the different clubs you'll be able to actually play as. It's uncertain if you're going to be randomized into a club at the start of each match you go into, or if you'll be able to actually pick it. However, if we go to the blog post real quickly, it might actually tell us that information. And of course, you know, I just woke up, so I haven't really like read the blog or anything like that. So here's the blog, and it mentions, you know, 3v3 mode, nothing like that. Does it mention that you can select a club? When you queue into Crown Jam, you'll be put into one of 6 clubs each time. Yeah, so it's a randomized club every single time you go into it. And then it mentions there will be a ranked option so you can earn rewards for your locker, like the Less Fallen, More Ballin' Jam track and Crown Ball back bling. And this back bling is going to take a little bit of grinding. But if you're someone who just wants to earn yourself a free jam track, or not jam track, but if you want to earn, I thought it was going to be 2 rewards, but if you want to earn a free back bling, you can just finish 5 matches of Crown Jam to unlock a blue variant of the plushy bean back bling that you'll be able to put on your actual skin. And it mentions earn this back bling and the ranked rewards that show off in other modes. The beans in Crown Jam are powered by real physics, so you can fill every jump, tackle, and slam dunk. For more Fall Guys in Fortnite, check out Fall Guys Islands, where you can play as Bean style of many Fortnite outfits. With that said, however, let's continue going on. Like we mentioned, this is going to be a pretty easy quest reward they'll be able to do, you know, just play 5 matches to actually earn this reward, and I think there might actually be some other rewards as well. Actually, no, the other rewards are all for ranked mode. So let's talk about ranked mode, because, oh, this is going to be an interesting little discussion where I have to actually pop up another image. Let me go ahead and pop up this image right here. You can see right through the ranks, so there's going to be a loading screen, 2 sprays, and then there's going to be a jam track right here that we can't see. So with that said, how do you earn this ball back bling, you may ask? Well, for finishing finishing 5 matches of Crown Jam, you earn the blue plushie Bean back bling. For winning a gold ranked Crown Jam match, you'll earn the Crown Jam spray. Winning a platinum ranked Crown Jam match will get you the Crown Jam loading screen. Winning a diamond ranked Crown Jam match will get you the Yeetus Pass spray. Winning an elite ranked Crown Jam match will get you the Less Fallen More Ballin' Jam track. Winning a champion ranked Crown Jam match will get you the Bean Crown spray. And then for winning an Unreal ranked Crown Jam match in a mode that's only going to be here for like 2 weeks, you gotta hit Unreal in that to get this, you'll unlock the Crown Ball back bling. That is right. So I heavily expect to be extended, right? Especially since they want us to go to Unreal ranked. Unless they're going to make ranking up like you go up an entire rank every single match, then they're definitely going to extend the mode past February 9th, even if it's unpopular. That's my personal opinion about it. But this back bling right here is going to require you to go all the way to Unreal ranked to actually get it. And now this is a lot of Fall Guys content in Fortnite, so you might be wondering, all right, you know, I heard Fall Guys was kind of like evergreened or whatever, you know, they're not really getting too much content or anything else in the main game. What is their special bonus for this brand new Less Fallen More Ballin' mode in Fortnite? They get a skin. You can launch Fall Guys right now and pick this up in the item shop for free. This is your content, and I think it's been in the files for a while actually. This is like a gold edition of another skin that they've already released or something, but this is your only content in Fall Guys. You get this skin right here that you can claim for free in the shop, and that's it. Of course, you know, Fall Guys kind of tries to thrive off of that like creator UEFN ecosystem they got there, and it's not really UEFN because it's Unity, but they try to, you know, survive on the ecosystem. But it just feels like, you know, this is really cool. It's nice to see a lot of Fall Guys content, but it's in the wrong game. I get that Epic Games is doing this because they want not Fall Guys, but they want Fortnite to be like this metaverse. Like, look, we have every genre, every game you would ever want to play. It's all in here. We got party games, we got serious games, we got racing games, we got all these type of games available for you. But if you already had a game that existed and you're treating it the least especially out of a mode themed around that game's existence itself, then I just don't know what they're doing. I'm gonna be honest here. Like, I think this is a fun looking mode, but it's not a fun looking Fortnite mode. If they wanted to make this, they could have still made a goofy mode with physics and all that stuff in Fortnite with the Fortnite original characters and everything, even if it might, you know, have to get rid of a little bit more of that extra cartoony aesthetic. But this is something that should have just been put into the Fall Guys game. And that's my personal opinion. Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Regardless, I definitely think that February 9th end date is actually only a temporary end date and they're going to extend it, but only time will tell. Maybe the mode flops on day 1 like all the comments are saying, but I guess time will only tell. Now we have Happy Gal here who uploaded some early access footage, and I'm not going to show all the footage in this video because, you know, I'm not trying to steal their content or anything like that. But right here you can see how the UI actually looks. You can see, of course, it's a playtest thing in a UEFN island, but it has pretty aesthetics, right? You know, it has a nice aesthetic and everything to it. You know, there's some challenges there like shoot the crown ball, pass the crown ball, and we're not for sure what those rewards are actually going to give you, but you also have hype abilities, you know, bounce pads, allowing you to throw stuff on the ground, becoming a big bean, confetti crash, the 3 things we saw in the trailer, but now with a nice little UI to actually go ahead and use them. And I'm going to be honest when I say this, even though this is something that is in Fortnite, it's definitely 2 different situations here. Firstly, I feel like this is something where it definitely should just be put in Fall Guys, even if it had less of a player base or something after it, but also it looks very Indian thing in a way, I guess you would say, right? You know, the UI and stuff, it looks very indie, which matches the Fall Guys aesthetic, but it doesn't match the Fortnite aesthetic at all. I just gotta be honest here with that. Maybe I'm a big hater though, but with that said, I hope champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow on another upload. So until then, peace out.